sorry we can't return any of your paintings, but we do give a prize for each one we show. This is Radio 2. It's on the BBC Sounds application. It's on your smart speaker. And it's on 88 to 91.
BBC News at 7 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. The Prime Minister says a day of talks with health leaders has been highly valuable. The meetings in Downing Street were to try to tackle the challenges facing the NHS. Pressure is building on ministers to act after another week of headlines about long waiting times, ambulance delays and doctors' concerns. Our political correspondent Ben Wright says there's unlikely to be a rapid solution.
I don't think there'll be a fresh plan or blueprint for how to handle this crisis as a result of these talks. But a government spokesman said the Prime Minister and Health Secretary found the discussion highly valuable for sharing ideas and best practice, and so did a couple of the health service leaders that I spoke to during the course of the afternoon. But the big picture is, as the NHS Confederation has said before, which represents many NHS leaders, there is no silver bullet here.
The Foreign Secretary James Cleverly has condemned the execution of two men in Iran, calling it abhorrent. The men allegedly killed a security official during the ongoing nationwide protests. Human rights groups say the pair were put through sham trials. Train services that were running during the day are now winding down after a second consecutive day of strike action by members of the RMT Rail Union in their dispute about pay, conditions and jobs. After today, there are no more planned walkouts. 6 journalists in South Sudan have been arrested over the circulation of footage which appears to show the president wetting himself. Media rights groups have called on them to be freed. Will Ross reports.
This might be a lesson in how not to deal with bad news. In December, a video shared on social media showed the South Sudanese President Salva Kiir wetting himself as the national anthem played during an official function. Later, 6 staff from the state broadcaster were detained in what appeared to be an attempt by the authorities to find out who leaked the video clip. Now the country's media union has highlighted the case, and the Committee to Protect Journalists is calling for the release of the 6 men.
Football, and it's been a bumper day of FA Cup third-round ties. Premier League sides Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth were knocked out by lower league opponents Blackpool and Burnley. Non-league Chesterfield came within moments of a giant killing, but West Brom equalised in stoppage time to force a replay. Armando Dobra scored twice for Chesterfield.
I'm proud of the boys. They're really disappointed to concede, especially the way they scored as well, like last minute. We worked our socks off, we tried our best, and we'll go there and we'll do the same when we go away to the Hawthorns.
And US transport officials say a woman has attempted to take a 4-foot-long boa constrictor on a plane in her hand luggage at Tampa. It was spotted when the bag was x-rayed. The passenger claimed that it was her emotional support animal. The airline decided that there was not going to be a snake on their plane. And the weather tonight will be very windy with some showers. Rain will spread into the west and far south overnight, drier in the east. BBC News, it's 7:03.